MBM Trezzy checking in. New car ride video, man. I may be doing a lot more of these in the mornings just to clear my mind, my thoughts. To think positive. Positivity over negativity any day. Honestly, man, what I was just thinking about, man, I think not having kids is probably one of the most ultimate flexes that any young black man, any black man, period, can have. I'm almost 30 right now, right? I'll be 30 in about 6 months. I got 0 kids. And I say it's a flex because, like, what the fuck? I say it's a flex because, like, in certain situations, man, if you don't have kids, you can be like, fuck certain situations if you can read between the lines. And those situations can be defined as 9-to-5 situations, thought demon situations, choosing the wrong woman situation. And you know, man, it's crazy because a lot of people look down on men that don't have kids. But I think it's an ultimate flex because, okay, if I don't have any child support to pay and I feel uneasy at a job, or if anything makes me uneasy, I can, like, just distance myself from that shit because I don't have to pay, like, child support. Only thing I have to deal with is, like, you know, just major bills, and you know, I sold my Charger RT for something more convenient and more logical and realistic for the moment in this economy, man, because it's just crazy out here, man. All I'm trying to say, man, if you don't got no kids, you basically got the willpower to do anything. You can walk away from a bullshit job. You can move from state to state to state. And I'm not saying you can't do this shit with kids, but I feel that it would be a kind of more complex situation to do. And also, man, it's very important for young men, not even just black men, bro. Think critical, man. Like, just question every single thing, bro. Question everything. I question everything at work, outside of work, and people don't like it. Who gives a fuck? If they don't like it, I can distance myself from that person or that organization because I don't have those types of responsibilities to that I gotta force myself to stay in any type of situation, bro. It's June, whatever, mental health month, whatever, man. Distance yourself from a lot of shit that make you feel uneasy, if it stress you out, distance yourself from that shit, bro. I see a lot of people in situations that they don't want to be in or cannot control because they got responsibilities and they are in situations that they feel like they cannot get out of. And I'm not saying kids are holding people back, but there's certain things that you can do when you don't have kids. Like, you can quit a job and go to another job and not even give a damn. Although I don't like recommend that shit, but if you don't fuck with a job, go to another job. And only certain people. I'm trying to figure out how to say this shit without even like making anybody feel no type of way or getting my account flagged. This shit is just straight off the dome. I'm just getting up, just woke up like 30 minutes ago, on the way to corporate America to get this paycheck. And also, when you don't have kids, here's another thing. When you don't have kids, you can go out to eat by yourself. You can save a whole lot more money. Like, I just started a new job, which I work a part-time as well. But most of my checks now, I'm going to be able to invest in what I want to invest in. I can invest in stocks. I can put a half a check up, a whole check up if I want to. I can pay my rent up if I want to. Pay my car payment up if I want to. It's all about, thinking critical. Thinking with the head that's on your shoulder instead of thinking with the head that's between your legs. And I understand players slip up. Yes, players do slip up. I understand that. Nobody's perfect. I'm just saying, like, when you don't have certain responsibilities, man, you kind of have the free will to do what you want to do, say what you want to say, and feel how you want to feel. You can work multiple jobs. You can miss family events, family cookouts, miss holidays. And guess what? Your bank account is going to be looking pretty at the end of the day. And at the end of the day gonna end. At the end of the day, nightfall gonna come. At the end of the day, it's always gonna be some type of emergency that pop up, some type of bill that's gonna pop up out of nowhere. So therefore, man, like, be logical, be realistic, think with the head that's on your shoulder, and try not to think with the head that's between your legs all the time, because I see a lot of people in certain situations, bro, like I said, they feel like they cannot get out of it. They feel like, it seems like they are trapped, and really they're not trapped. When you don't have no kids, you can switch from car to car. You can go get a motorcycle. You can go to the range every single day. You can strive to get your degree. And I'm not saying you can't do this with kids. I'm just saying it may be more complicated to accomplish. I'm not saying I don't want any kids, but at the moment where the economy is and how this job market is, it's kind of like it defeats the purpose, because if I go hop in a new car payment, now I'm forced to work a job I don't want to work. If I go knock up a female that I barely even know, now I'm forced to go work in a warehouse for 18 years just to pay child support. when really it doesn't supposed to be like that, and it don't need to be like that. Like, straight up, bro. Straight up. I see a lot of people that's in these sideways trying to get out of these responsibilities, and it's complicated to get out them motherfuckers. They gotta work extra jobs, side hustle, and they still trying to knock up these females, sleep with different females. Like, I'm like, yo, like, what's up, bro? Like, another thing, like, practice semen retention, hit the gym, detox your body, your lungs, detox away from alcohol, from weed, man. Like, a lot of stuff people make complicated. It's just in the mind, bro. It's just in the mind. But I don't want to get sidetracked. I'm just thinking about what kind of keeps a lot of men down and a lot of men depressed is that they feel like they can't escape this a poverty mindset in certain situations that they're in. But I believe that once you become aware of certain situations, then it's always a way you can get out those negative situations. Even if you don't call it negative, there is a way out of every situation. There is a way. If it's a way, if it's a will, it's a way. Somebody gotta start with some drugs in it. If it's a will, it's a way. I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't gonna lie. Within like the last 11, 12 months, year or so, I probably done had about 6, 7 different jobs. And I've been going from job to job to find like the perfect, well, I know there's not the perfect 9 to 5 or career, which it can be if my perception change. Only I can change my perception of the workforce. I don't know if I should move out of state and try different work industries. But yeah, I done probably had like 7, 8 different jobs since like in the last year or so. And I can do that because I don't have a lot of responsibilities that forces me to work jobs that I don't want to work. I have 0 kids. I do have bills, cell phone, car payment, car insurance, but those are not like responsibilities that I need to take on right now in this type of job market, in this bear market where inflation, hyperinflation is going crazy. I just don't think it's the right time. It's all about, stacking your paper right now and, learning high income skills, computer skills, accounting skills, insurance, real estate, learning about different types of laws. Like, all that stuff I've been doing within like the last year or so, because I don't have, like I said, those major responsibilities that force me to stay in a workplace where I really don't have to work. If I feel like I'm, being targeted or disrespected, I can go look for another job. I don't have to sit in any corporation or 9 to 5 and force myself to have and feel depressed just to take care of something that's like a necessity. And also, I don't have to feel strained like I'm locked down at a place, And I just hate feeling like I got to be locked down to a place, or I'm bound down. Even with fucking car payments, I even hate the fact that like they lock your ass in a contract for like 5 to 7 years to pay $500 type shit. Like, I even hate that shit. I sold one of my cars because of that shit. Like, it's just certain stuff, man, that's like, ever since the pandemic happened, I've been aware of a whole lot of shit that can save me a whole lot more money. It can save me a whole lot more money. Like, I can invest in what I want to, try different businesses. Every check I can try, to flip this. I can try to flip that for a profit. I can invest in this stock. I can buy this stock. Even if I lose money, I can be like, well, I got this saved up. It's just stuff you can like write on your vision board or your whiteboard that you can like expand your mindset. Man, just think about the right stuff. A lot of people is distracted by a whole lot of bullshit for no reason. Distracted by thought demons. Distracted by, a lot of influencers telling you do this, do that. Influence you to do this, quit your job, do this. Which I have been influenced to do that shit, but it's like I said, I don't really have those major responsibilities. Like, I gotta go, buy diapers and shit every 2 weeks and shit like that. But, and I'm not saying like don't be a man and run away from your responsibilities. I'm not saying that. I'm saying think with your head. Think more critical, more logical, and realistic before you do shit. Before you go out here and pay $500, $600, $700, $800 for a high-ass car payment or a scat pack, bruh, just think of ways that how you can save money, how you can invest for your future. Think of ways how you can flip your money instead of being a consumer, man. Try to figure out how to be a producer. And you can think like this and be like this and still have a 9 to 5. And that's why I say, when you don't have those things that bound you down to certain shit, yes, you can go from industry to industry, job to job. Bro, it's 2024. Who's not struggling? Who's not going from job to job? You got people that's been working in a career for 10, 15, 20 years looking for another goddamn job. So everybody's looking for a new and better career. Everybody's looking for a way to save money, to make more money. Don't go out here and go get a fucking brand new car and you gotta goddamn pay high ass car payment and shit. Just like if you find a part-time, bro, don't like increase your bills, don't increase your spending, bro. Like, decrease them, and that shit gonna be real lovely. It's gonna look real lovely in your account. Matter of fact, I went 6 months. I was only working a part-time, bro. Before that, I saved almost every check before I was working with this research company as like a lab analysis. I saved almost every check. And when my contract was up from there, I was able to keep up with my bills and shit because I had every check saved up. I went almost 6-7 months without even a full-time job. Shit, to be honest, I think this is probably like 8th or 9th month. I just found me another I guess corporation that I'm trying to figure out if it's for me or not. If it's gonna be long term, if it's gonna be short term, if it's just gonna be, you know, something that I can use to invest or something to use if I can use to go to school and shit, to pay for school, to get a degree. And that's another thing. Don't go get a degree. Just say you got a degree. Get a degree that you can use. Computer science, accounting, business, networking, cloud. Everything that you can like everything, man. I just passed the cops, so that's why I just stopped talking. But yeah, man, life is all about living and learning, bro, and having fun at the same time, bro. Like a lot of depression comes from like being strained and like being bounded to shit that you don't even want to do, bro. Like, just straight up, bro. If you feel like you need to sell your fucking car to save money, man, do that shit, man. Fuck what everybody talking about. Man, if anybody talk, man, a lot of people be talking about, you know, car this, car that. But a lot of them motherfuckers, they paying $700-800 just to look good in their vehicle, man. Like, think smart, man. Be critical. Think logical and realistic. That's all I'm saying. Think with the head that's on your shoulder. I'm not saying don't like go get some action. Don't clap no cheeks and nothing. But just like make sure that it's like, you know, it's worth it in the long haul, bro, because I'm not saying I didn't have any scares or anything, but it's best to like have your free will and your willpower all to yourself. All to yourself. You don't really have to question, you know, answer nobody questions. You don't really have to, you know, answer to nobody. If you feel like you want to walk off a job, you can do that shit. If you feel like you can, you know, move out of state because you don't got no kids, you can do that shit. If you want to go get a job, you know, 2 states over, you can do that shit. You don't got to answer to nobody, bro. Just like straight up willpower. Like straight up, bro. Straight up God within, bro. And I'm not saying you can't do that with, you know, major responsibilities. All I'm saying, from the outside looking in, it may be more complicated. And that's why I say I have to go harder and do what I want to do in life, because I'm getting of age where I do want to have kids. But it's like, is it like worth it at this point with this bearish market, the hyperinflation, the bullshit job market? You know, is it even like worth it actually? But man, it's your boy MB Treasy. Make sure you follow on all platforms, IG, TikTok, YouTube. Yeah, man. Morning ride.
Turn left.
Just ask yourself, is it even worth it, bro? Before you do anything, ask yourself, is it even worth it? Like, real shit.